what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of VegasVIPServices.com. All right, this is going to be about all the male reviews in Las Vegas. So let's talk about the different ones. I don't really have like a particular order of male reviews. That are some that are probably a little more popular than others, but at the end of the day, they're all really good. It's Las Vegas. These guys know how to put on a show, and if you're coming out to any one of these male reviews, I think you're going to have a good time. You know, the whole point of the male reviews is to socialize with either the bride or the birthday girl or the girls and have fun, make it a fun night. You know, let it loose. You know, enjoy yourself. Okay, that's the whole point of all these. So let's talk about basically the only 4 male reviews left in Las Vegas. You have the Chippendales here, which recently moved over to the Planet Hollywood. That's where I'm at right now. They have their own theater now. You come up the escalator, make a right. Chris Angel's on the left. On the right is your Chippendales theater. It's really easy to find, and it's right in the center of the strip now. Okay, it used to be over to the Rio, then they moved over the Link for a minute over Matt Franco Theater. Didn't really last over there, and now they have their own theater over here at the Planet Hollywood. So this is probably going to be the home for a while, hopefully permanently. And you know, this is one of the better male reviews. I just went and saw it, and it was great. Very interactive. The guys have really get interactive with the girls a lot more so than before. I went and saw the show probably 3 years ago over at the Rio, and they changed it completely. Nothing's the same. So it's a great show, and everyone in there was really having a good time. The vibe was awesome, and you know, definitely recommend this one. Of course, you got Magic Mike. That's over at the Sahara Hotel. That's probably one of the more popular shows, I'd say, out of all of them. That's probably the biggest one right now. But again, they're all really, really good, especially you know, any of the top tier shows in Las Vegas. You know, they're going to put on a good show. The guys are going to be all very fit, very well athletic, and they're going to put on a lot of, you know, entertaining stunts and skits and whatnot. And you're going to find a great time just about any male review. Number 3 on the list here is of course Thunder Down Under. What I like about Thunder, that's over in the Excalibur, by the way, and it's been around forever. It's a very good show. The guys are, again, very well athletic guys. A couple of those guys work out at my gym. I see them on a fairly regular basis late at night. And what I like about that place is they have those tables that kind of run down the middle, so the guys are running into the crowd constantly, and it's a really good layout. It's cool, a little bit different. This is more a stage, and then the guys come into the crowd and start hanging out with the girls, give them lap dances and all that stuff. So it kind of felt a little bit like a male strip club over here compared to like you know, a male review, okay, which was kind of cool. The girls really like that interactive activity. And then there is one other show that is still around. It's called Aussie Heat. That show's moved around several times. I think it was at Lexus Park at one time, it was at the Oyo Theater, and then it finally ended up back at the Notoriety Theater. That's up on Fremont Street. So that's the only male review up there on Fremont Street. That would be, you know, if you want to do a package up there and do some dinner, and I get a limo up there and hit up Fremont Street one night and do a male review, that'd probably be where I would recommend doing Aussie Heat. If you want to stay in the center of the strip, Chippendales is going to be your best place. The south end of the strip, that's going to be your Thunder Down Under. North end of the strip, that's going to be your Magic Mike. Okay, so you got to have a male review up north in Fremont Street, one kind of up north on the strip, center of the strip, and then south of the strip. So those are your 4 male reviews here in Las Vegas. Now there are some drag shows as well. There used to be more than there is now. The only couple that are really left is you have the you know, the RuPaul's Drag Race Live. That's over at the Flamingo. That's a pretty popular one. And then you also have the Boss Events one that's now at the Hard Rock restaurant, which is kind of right between the MGM and like the Park MGM right over there. There's a Hard Rock cafe, and they have a nice big stage studio up there. They've moved the drag bunch over there. There was a couple other ones called the Garden, and then moved over to kind of like the Queen, and those have since passed. So there's only a couple drag shows left here in Las Vegas. So if you want to hit up one of those on your weekend along with one of the male reviews, those are it. Now as far as male strip clubs go, there's really only there was only one option. Now there's actually 2 options. You have the Kings of Hustlers still there at the Hustler Club on the rooftop, and then they did open up the Men of Sin City, which is at the Peppermint Hippo, and that's an option as well now. A lot of the guys, you know, kind of bounce back and forth, and we'll see. You know, I'll see how long the Men of Sin City lasts at the Peppermint Hippo. That's kind of a new place for us, and we've been sending a lot of groups over there lately. So hit me up if you want to do a Las Vegas male review. We put these male reviews in a lot of our packages, dinner, limo, you know, men's show, nightclub, etc. And then if you want to do a male strip club after like a male review, we can set that up as well. A lot of the ladies like to get the full effect of the male review and the male strip club in the same night. Of course, we can combine a drag show into the weekend if you want, and we do have all these cool packages. So make sure you hit us up and check out the package system below. We have I don't know, a couple hundred girl packages, and we can customize and mix and match anything to make your weekend amazing. All right. So if you have any questions, I'm Brian Pfeiffer. This is my cell phone, 773-459-8133. Make sure you hit me up. And I would appreciate a like on the video. And if you like this content, I would appreciate a subscribe and bang this notifications bell for more of my content. I'm Brian Pfeiffer, signing out here from the Planet Hollywood in front of the new Chippendale Theater. That is the Flirt Lounge in back, and that's getting ready to fill up with some of the guys and ladies. And if you have any questions about that, I'm here to help. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.